Everybody. Happy Thursday to everybody. I know it's April 10th, so we're going to start this live in a good way. Hopefully, everybody's doing very well. Just waiting until the special guest comes in, and we'll get everything situated and started. Sorry about that, guys. I had a little moisture from the haircut, guy. I think I got a little cut, but it's okay. I'm still going to look great for you guys no matter what. So we're just waiting for you guys. So hopefully you guys are doing very well. I see you. Here we go.
Hey,
Hi. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing good.
Nice to see you. Two
Nice,
seconds, let me take my music off.
nice to see you as well.
Nice to see you. Hey, I'm in
Hey.
Chicago.
Okay. Chicago, Miami here.
Hey, hi, Miami.
Alrighty. So you ready?
Definitely ready. I'm excited.
Alrighty. Forgive me if I face a certain way, because you know how the barbers do. You know, they get a little tiny cut there. They try to make sure I look good. But y'all, but anywho, for you guys down here watching right here, this is the special guest right here. And
Hi,
special guest, why don't you
everyone.
introduce yourself to everybody?
Hello, I'm Mellissa. I am joining under Mel's Affirmation Corner, but I am usually Mel's Desserts. Everyone knows me as Mel's Desserts.
Okay, you want me to put it when after we finish this interview? You want me to put it as Male's Affirmation Corner or the Male's Desserts?
Mel's Desserts is fine. I
Okay,
just couldn't find you on Mel's. I don't know why I can't find you on Mel's Desserts.
no, it's all good. Okay, now Melissa, who you guys know, you probably seen her on my sister's platform, Style by Stevie, Miss Stevie. So tell us more about yourself and just introduce yourself to the whole KTookes spot world right here to everybody.
Okay, so I am from London originally, born and raised in East London. I started my desserts business uh, 5 years ago. Is that how long we've been out of COVID?
Yes,
Like five
five,
five
five
years
years.
ago. So I started just before COVID. I was off sick from work and they was
Mm,
pressurizing me to go back to work. I was working for the substance misuse field as an administrator. I was sick, mental health, and they was like, when are you coming back to work? And I was like, how long's a piece of string? I don't know. From day to day, it looks very different. So I basically started off my desserts business from there. It
mm-hmm,
developed into, because I couldn't get flour, I was more focused on mental health.
mm-hmm,
Went into mental health, like looking at ways to heal from anxiety, depression, started looking into it, research. Then I found meditation was really helpful, saying affirmations as well. I remember one day saying I was a terrible mum. I had at the time my little girl was 4, 5, and I was like, I'm just a terrible mum. And I literally, Kenneth, I literally screamed at myself. And it's like, who else is standing up? Who else is standing up for me and my daughter, you know?
mm-hmm.
Um, and basically, I just started saying affirmations. So I spun back around and I was saying how positive I am and how wonderful mum I am. I get to do all these things with Lily. I get to take her to school. I get to, all that kind of positive, reminding myself who I was as a woman, as a mum. I was doing all this by myself with my parents in tow. I had no clue what I was doing, but I was doing my best. So then when I started to meditate, I remember going to my doctor, and my doctor was saying, "Oh, just meditate. Just close your eyes. There's no wrong or right way." And I was like, there is. If you can hear the noise in the background, I'm sorry. It's my fan. It's my heating that's
No
come on.
problem. You're good. No worries. No worries. But when people you talking about how you got into doing your desserts and talking about mental health, and I know everybody gonna hear an accent. Let everybody know where you're from.
I am from London, UK. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, born and raised in London, born and raised. Yeah,
Okay.
my heart is set on Chicago, and everyone's like, "Why Chicago? It's dangerous." And it's like, "Is it?" I haven't experienced that yet,
Okay.
but there's danger everywhere,
Yeah,
right?
that's
You check
true.
out. I mean, there was a not mass murderer, but he was going around with a machete,
Oh
um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
in London, um, last summer.
Mhm.
You know, it could happen to anywhere.
That's true.
Just have to, as long as God's with you, you're fine. That's how I see
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
it. You
Now, like
know.
you said, everybody know you just say you have a daughter named Lily. So
hmm
hi to Lily if she's watching this and probably gonna see it soon. So since you say you're from London and you got what made you like let's say let me go to let me before I get into that question, how are you doing currently in 2025 since we're in April 10th of 2025, how are you handling everything?
I'm just going with the flow. I'm literally just embracing every opportunity. I'm actually in. I'm not actually currently baking at the moment full time.
Uh-huh.
I
Hi
am.
Lala.
Hi. I am currently working. I've gone back to work part time. I get to do all the things that I love to do. So I get to meditate, as I was saying before, like my GP. So my meditation journey, I went to my GP and they said, or my doctor, sorry, said to me about meditating, and I was like, I ain't got a clue about if I'm doing this wrong or right. So I researched about doing meditation. Then I was starting to feel better. I was starting to feel more focused. Started to feel more. I was like not so depressed and things. So then I was thinking, oh, I think I want to become a meditation teacher, along with everything else what I'm doing. So
Okay.
I studied and did that meditation to become a teacher. I did that online for,
Okay.
I think I did it for a year. So that fits in with my role now. I currently work with a homeless shelter in my local area,
All right.
and I've been there a year and 1 month. Actually, my contract ended Monday.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so this is how I'm able to be in Chicago right now. So when I go back, I have another opportunity, and I have another job with the same organization, this homeless shelter. It's more hours, a little bit more money, and so the opportunity continues for me to go back to work. And as I said, I'm feeling like blessed that God's actually answered my prayers. He's allowed me to just be me and explore different adventures and be able to be a mum on my terms instead of following the system. I've been able to take Lily out of school. I've been able to homeschool her while we're here. Um, yeah, so I'm dressed. 2025 is like going to be my
Hey
biggest
Philip.
year yet. I haven't finished.
Okay. Shout out to the people in the comments.
Hi
Lala
everyone.
and Philip. Well, Philip White. All my friends and everything. This is Melissa, you guys. Sweetheart right here. And now since you have talked about, with your affirmation corner, mental health.
Mm-hmm.
What's been the feedback from you doing your own thing with that, like with meditation and just giving like your own thoughts and like maybe like I say students or whatever who are following you? What has been the best feedback you've got from them?
So my one of my one of my friends that's quite close to my heart, I won't go into too much detail with her because I haven't actually disclosed what I was going to mention her. But as you said, she came to mind. But she's been going through a lot of trauma, and she asked me to do a short meditation script so she can hear affirmations and be a bit more positive in her situation.
Hmm.
And one of the affirmations, I said that I am safe in this moment. And she said to me, Mel, that affirmation alone, it did something to me. Like, it just made me feel like comfort. So I know I'm on the right path. I just need to find the right set of people, I think.
Hmm.
Um, I have I have a following from my work because like I've been doing this now for, I think May will be a year that I've been meditating in my role, and my manager's always pushing me to try and do different things with different people. So that's one of the opportunities that I've been able to do is meditate. So when it comes to meditation, it's for me, I'm doing meditation through beginners. So
Okay.
you don't have to know how to meditate. That's the beauty of my niche. As long as you're interested and you're looking for change, then yeah, I can provide you with that. You know what I mean? With that help. So one of the other things as well, what I've noticed is that everyone feels like a sense of calm and relaxation after my session. They don't want to leave. It's like, yeah, it's finished now, and then I was like, oh, and they're happy just to sit there and chill. And I said, yeah, but I've got to get back to work.
How long is your like when you have your sessions? How long do they usually run?
I run them for an hour, only because I do like an introduction. I mean, we don't meditate the whole hour. I usually do an introduction, a couple of exercises to get started, and then I meditate for like half an hour to 20 minutes, depending on the person and the individuals, and see how they interact with the exercises and things. But the exercises go with the meditation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, since we gone to that part with mental health and everything, let's get into the male's desserts because I know that's one of the biggest things that people
Yeah.
know you from. Now,
I
when it
love
comes to
baking.
male desserts, what were you always interested in cooking? Like,
So
was that something that you like that was passed around like in your family, or is it just something that came as maybe like a hobby?
I am an avid foodie.
Okay, I
I
am
love
too.
food. And when I moved out of my mum's house, I was like, shoot, who's going to be baking me all these cakes?
My goodness.
So I needed cake. So I didn't, I mean, everyone says to me how comes I don't measure anything. I don't measure, like, when you have your measuring cups and you have your
Hmm.
stuff, I don't measure because it wasn't in my family to measure. So I measure with my eyesight.
Okay, so you just go for what you remember, what you've seen before.
Not only that, so my type of measuring is from in here and my
Okay.
eyesight. If it looks like it's enough, then I know it's enough. This is
Hmm.
probably why I'm struggling with my cookbook. It's not come out yet. It's Mel's Desserts, the healing cookbook of my healing journey. So I
Hmm.
think it's like 6 recipes, loads of affirmations, and 6 chapters. So each chapter comes with a recipe, and there's loads of affirmations that's thrown all over it. Um, But the reason why it's not released yet, there's a couple of things, is because I don't know how to do the measurements. So it's like, yeah, but I'm working on it. I just need to get my measurements right before I can actually produce a book.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So I can't just say, oh, it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, because no one's gonna understand what that is.
But what's been some of your favorite things you've like that you've made, like dessert wise, and maybe even that's non-dessert wise?
Okay, so my background is like, I'm from like my parents were born in the UK, London, but my grandparents are Jamaican on
Okay.
both sides. So my Jamaican heritage is always influenced in my cooking. So I do a lot of Jamaican inspired dishes, and then my daughter likes cornmeal porridge. So little Lily likes her little oxtails, stewed oxtails, or she would like curry chicken. She would like fried dumplings. So, oh, thank God it's gone off. Sorry, I can hear again. So I do a lot of my baking, especially my baking, has a lot of spices in it. So cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla is just a couple of the staples that I use. But I do enjoy like the English classics, Bakewell tart. I don't know if you guys have Bakewell tart here. I don't know.
Not sure.
So
You never know nowadays.
basically,
Uh-huh.
so the Bakewell tart is the pie crust, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like a pie pastry crust, and then you fill it with raspberry jam, and then you've got the almond frangipan. So the frangipan is the almond sponge, almond
Oh,
flour, yeah, and then you put your flaked almonds on top. That's one of my faves. I love making
okay.
that. Or classic Victoria sponge cake. So again, that sponge sliced in half, and you've got a jam, usually a strawberry or raspberry jam with like a cream filling. Um,
Okay.
what else do I like to make? I also like to make cheesecake. That's what I specialize in, and
Love cheesecake.
cheesecake. And also, I'm trying to. I do kind of specialize in it, but I'm trying to get my own base. So I make my own Cinnabons.
Oh, you make a
Yeah,
lot with that one because a lot of people love a good Cinnabon.
everyone loves a good Cinnabon, and I'm always inspired by different. I mean, this is why I love Chicago, because I'm so inspired by the food, like the different types of cuisine, the different types of cake, the Cinnabons, and everything that we have here is like, the food. Yeah. So as I said, I'm a foodie, so I'm in the right place.
So basically, you're like a food heaven.
I'm in foodie heaven. I don't want to leave.
Okay. Alrighty, that's good. Now, what made you want to name it Mel's Desserts instead of naming it something else?
Funny question, funny answer or funny question. My thing, I was gonna say like it was gonna be Mel's treats, Mel's, I don't know, but then a little while after I come up with Mel's desserts, I found out that stress spells backwards is desserts.
Oh,
So I was like, Mel's desserts is, it fits in with what I'm trying to achieve, because I'm not only doing desserts, but I'm also on about mental health. I'm a mental health advocate. I do a lot of meditation. I do a lot of affirmations. I have my affirmation jars as well. So it kind of fits
yeah.
Mel's desserts.
Now it
Yeah.
makes sense now because I used to always see your stuff. You know, to say the affirmation, like the affirmation corner, Mel's Desserts, and then Mel's Safe Place. So I always want to know, hi, Chad, how are you doing?
Hi.
So I always wanted to know that right there.
Yeah. So
Love you,
it fits.
Chad. So glad you on here.
Ah, thank you for the love.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you. I'm proud of you too. We got to get you to come on the show too. Anyway, but that's good to know because I always want to know that with Male Safe Place because, like you said, it's a safe place.
Mm,
To be yourself, to feel like I'm just myself. My mental health is in order the way I want it to be. And then also, like you said, you have the desserts as like a comfort
yeah,
food.
yeah,
So I get it now. It makes perfect sense now.
yeah.
Now, is there a certain thing that you want to accomplish food wise that coincide with Mel's desserts, with the affirmation and just like maybe like mental wise that you said to yourself, I haven't done it yet, but I think this would be a good idea for Mel's desserts.
I want my shop. I want my little cafe, my little store. I don't know where, I don't know when, and I don't know how. But at the moment, I think I just have to keep praying on it and
Hmm.
keep having those conversations with God.
Yes.
Because as I find that if God's not in it, it's not going to happen.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, I would love, 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 love. I can see it now. It's my brand logo colors with a hint of grey and white, with um with shelving of all my merchandise, and then my counter of desserts galore.
Have you ever thought about making like do like a tea party type of thing? So you see a lot of people doing tea parties, but like tea parties like besides, internationally, but like maybe like nationally, like
That's
maybe
quite
incorporate that with
cool.
Mel's desserts
That is quite cool. I never really thought of that before, but yeah, tea party.
because that way you
Yeah.
can still keep everything together and then you can have
Mhm.
all the different teas and everything together. I think that would be a good look for you.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
7:30. My
That's what
alarm's
happens when
going
you that's
off.
what happens when you're busy.
I forgot to turn my alarm off. I apologize.
No,
But
you're
yeah,
fine.
tea party will be that'd be interesting. But again, where would I have my tea party? Again, it's just another time for me to
No, don't
sit in
stress about it.
meditation
No, you just
and
write it down. You just
write
like you
it
said,
down, write it down, manifest it, talk to God about it. It will come if it's supposed to happen.
exactly. Because I see it. Because I think if you do maybe like a pastry or so to
Hmm.
coincide with everything, like maybe something that has like a feel, like you say how you did with filling and everything, maybe like a fruit filling.
Yeah. I've always wanted. I always because I don't just do lollipop desserts and affirmations. I also do
Oh,
lollipops. So I make
okay.
my own candy, and I love to
Oh,
experiment like with alcohol. So I have one lollipop idea called Gingerano. I want
oh,
to know if you guess what it is.
oh, sounds interesting.
So it's Disaronno and ginger
Oh,
put together.
okay.
Yeah,
I
because
can see that.
that's my favorite drink.
Wow.
Ginger ale or ginger beer with Disaronno. Yeah,
I gotta try that
with ice,
with ice.
with ice. It
Light
needs
ice
ice.
or
It,
light ice or like a lot of ice you
it
do it with.
depends if you want it as a long drink. You can have it as a long drink.
Okay.
So if you have it if you have it as a long drink, you need more alcohol. You need more ice in a
Hmm.
taller glass. Yeah.
Okay. That'd be good as like a creamsicle type of thing also.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So and I like to experiment. I like to mess about. I mean, I came up with um apple cinnamon buns.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I came up with my own, and I did my own. So I whizzed up in my NutriBullet stewed apples and made like an apple sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very creative and very different. I have to be one step better than everyone else.
Sounds like you have it. Sounds like you have yourself together with that one. I have nothing bad to say.
And then I made the sponge cake. Like it's Lily's favorite. It's a carrot cake. No, not carrot cake. Uh, carrot carrot cake cheesecake.
Oh, I've had that.
So I made the cheesecake and I put it inside the sponge cake. So on the outside it looks like sponge,
Mhm.
but when you cut into it, it's a cheesecake.
Okay, because my cousin Shin, that's her favorite. That's her favorite type of cake, carrot cake. But
Mm.
I haven't tell her about that one.
Yes, cheesecake, carrot cake, whatever. I just like cake.
Oh wow.
That's my fave.
No, you're fine.
Because I've
It's
got
not like
both
you.
phones with me.
No, you're
So,
fine. You're good. No worries. But now that we get into that, why don't we coincide? We're gonna get into some outside stuff. Since we've already
okay.
mentioned Mel's affirmation corner, Mel's safe place,
And
and
then,
Mel's desserts. Let's see. Let's get to know more about you as the person. Now,
okay.
when you're not doing, doing the special projects that you're doing right now,
hmm
what does Melissa like to do on her time off?
I like listening to all types of music.
Who do
I
you like? Who you listen to?
I listen to everything and anything. Spanish. I listen to hip hop. I'm a big hip hop head.
Okay. See, like you just got the everybody hit you up.
Love hip hop music. I absolutely love. I don't even have a favorite artist at this point. Mainly back in the day stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Who like who you said mainly you don't have a favorite artist, but back in the day, like the old school music. Who's some people that we would be shocked to know who you listen to?
okay, so I like listening to Common. I like listening to Talib Kweli. I like listening to what's their name? Is it Little Brother?
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
I liked listening to Actual Proof.
Hmm.
I don't know where they're from. Um, Apollo Brown. Uh, uh, who else is there? Odyssey. These are all American artists, by the way.
Hmm.
Uh, who else do I listen to? Talib Kweli, Mos Def,
Oh,
Common.
you into the good ones.
Oh yeah. MC Light,
Love her.
Yo Yo.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I can't even. I've got to get out my album list.
No, you got great taste.
Yeah, I love. There is so many. There's so many music so much that I listen to. Actual Proof, Sky Zoo,
Okay.
Eve.
Love
So the
her.
Spanish one I was thinking of that I listen a lot of is Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Oh, Ninth Wonder.
Love
Ninth Wonder. I
Ninth
love Ninth.
Wonder.
Yeah,
Love his work.
Ninth Wonder. Who else have I got? I'm just going through my favorite list.
No, that's not a problem. We love the honesty.
Wizkid, The Foreign Exchange isn't. No, that's not hip hop. What else do I listen
Oh, it
to?
doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be really hip hop. It can just be
I,
whatever you like. It could just
I
be
like
whatever you like.
anything. I like a lot of anything and everything. Memi Ma, Big Pun.
Okay, look at you.
Um, who else is there? Apollo Brown, I mentioned before. I listen to some reggae, some not a lot. Spragga Benz, Busy Signal, Dennis Brown, Sierra, Ludacris. I love
Okay.
Ludacris. Eric Bellinger. I love him.
Yeah, I love Eric Bellinger. Yep.
I love him. Um, who else is there? That's some of my music that I like. Is it what's her name? Jean Grey?
I know who you're talking about. The hip hop
Yeah.
artist.
Uh, Dead Prez,
I,
Erica
I
Badu.
love Erica Badu. Dead Prez, Erica Badu. What?
I mean, I could go on.
And you know what? You know what's so funny? You brought Erica Badu up.
Mm-hmm.
I know the perfect song that would go well. Like if you ever did like a session for like for Mel Safe Place or like the Affirmation Corner, you should do Mel. I mean, not Mel. Well, I know you ain't Mel, but I'm saying Erica Badu's Orange Moon.
Oh, I love that song. I
That would be a
absolutely,
perfect one.
yeah. I just love the melody and the vibe of that song.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's one of those good ones you could just zone out to, meditate.
Yeah, yeah. It's so true. I love that song. And what else do I do? I also read a lot.
Hmm.
I read a lot. I meditate. I like going for walks in nature.
Okay.
And being a mum, just being my look. See, now Lily's 10 and I call her the adult because I'm not an adult. I'm the biggest kid. Even today we was going out and I said, yeah, let's go out, let's go out. And she said, you're so excited. Would you calm down? And I said to her, yes, mum. And she was like, I'm not your mother. But I do feel like you just have to live life, you know what I mean? Life is too short for
Hmm.
one. I mean,
Right about that.
life is life in, and if we don't take opportunities, we're just gonna lose out, you know?
Okay.
So I love being, I never loved myself before. And it's only like this past year when I can actually say that I actually love me. I would always say I love what I do, but now I can actually say honestly, I love myself like
That,
deeply. Cause
that's a great accomplishment right there
yeah,
to say that. Because
yeah,
that shows you're still learning every day. Because
mm,
if you're not learning something new every day, you're not growing as a person. And I feel like from the way you're talking and the way you present yourself right now, even though I've known you for a while,
mm-hmm.
you're showing the growth as I know you say you don't feel like the adult when it comes to your
I'm not
daughter,
an adult.
but you have grown ways of how you handling things, and I think you should give yourself a round of applause on that because
Oh,
your daughter's seeing it, and then it's gonna make her proud, saying, "Oh, my mom did this, my mom did that.
mm-hmm.
If my mom can accomplish this, I can accomplish this."
And also as well, I'm showing her that I'm allowing her space to be. I'm allowing her space to be wherever she wants to be, you know, in a positive way. That we don't always have to have a routine. Well, it's good to have a routine,
Hmm.
but I'm tired of the routine. I'm tired of the 9 to 5. I'm like, I literally miss having my own business. Not like I
Hmm.
was ever getting up whenever I wanted to get up, but I just miss the fact that I'm doing my own work and making a difference.
Hmm.
I know I'm making a difference with the charity and yada yada yada, and we do wonderful work for people with the homeless charity. But working for yourself, it's like there's a freedom that comes with it.
Hmm.
You know, I can put spontaneously say, oh, I'm not working today, or instead of baking, I could do something else today. I could take some time out and have longer time to myself, you know.
Okay, that's good.
But I'm showing Lily that life is for living as well as having a routine, you know. So yeah, I'm trying.
I think you're doing a great job. Because just think of it as a rebirth.
Mm, definitely
Because basically,
a
it's a
rebirth.
rebirth of you just finding more about yourself and just, or maybe we call it maybe like a spiritual baptism.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The spiritual baptism.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I know we don't have that many people in the comments right now, but we just appreciate everybody watching. But where
Oh, sorry,
does,
Kenneth. My family and friends will be asleep at this time.
no, that's not a problem. No problem. Because
They'll
I know the
have
time is
to watch
different.
it later.
No, they'll watch you later. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that because everybody's going to watch. I know everybody's having their different times, so we respect that. but just to be intimate between just us talking right there, it makes it easier.
Exactly.
So that way you don't have to feel like the pressure of, oh, I have to, they're going to ask this question. Somebody going to ask this question. Because I know this has been probably one of the most, probably like more laid back interviews you've done.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Between you and Miss Stevie, it's always like catching up with old
Friends.
friends.
Yep.
I always get the vibe from you and her.
Hi, Vanessa. Go ahead.
But yeah,
You
I
can keep on going.
yeah, it's like I always feel like I'm catching up with old friends when I do interviews with you two.
Of course.
I haven't done a live in a while. Miss Stevie was the last one I did.
Mm-hmm. And trust me,
And
she's very happy that we actually collaborated.
yay!
I'm sure she's gonna see us soon
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I'm supposed to be going live with her in June, but I don't know when. I can't remember the date. I know she will remind me.
Yeah, she's gonna remind you because she's been talking about it for the longest since she's getting close to that 800th episode.
I know. That's amazing. And I met you guys in lockdown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We all did because that's how she and I met each other
Oh no way.
5 years ago. Yep.
5 years ago. I still can't believe that. We're in April 2025
Uh-huh.
and that COVID was 5 years ago. I still can't believe it.
Yeah,
Like time's just got
2020 is like,
whooshed.
it's like, can't believe 2020. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Joanna.
Hi.
I got all my peoples coming in right now.
Yay.
This is Mellissa right here. If you guys are just coming in, dear friend of mine. And she's been talking about different stuff about her affirmation corner and safe place and her meals desserts. So now, as far as I know, at one point you had dessert on, desserts and everything online. I know, you took it down just to rebrand it or just want to
Yeah.
restart it?
So with my business, I it's on pause at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I can't manage working and having a business at the moment. So I am going back to just social media every now and again. I haven't really posted because I haven't really had the time to bake. But I have baked. I say that I haven't had the time to bake. That's a lie because I am still baking. I baked for Lily's school last month, I think it was,
Uh-huh.
and I do bake regularly for the school anyway for the teachers because they work so hard. So I like to give them a little treat every
Yeah.
now and again, and I
Shout
do
out to all the
bake for work.
hardworking teachers out there
Yeah,
worldwide. We know you guys do a lot and sacrifice spending time with your families
yeah,
to
and
teach our
this whole
kids.
I wouldn't be a teacher. These kids today, no,
We
they're
give the
too.
teachers, we have to give the teachers their best and give them lots of patience and
Yeah,
love.
and then I usually bake for work if we have a work event or something. So yeah, I say that I haven't had time to bake, which is a lie because I do bake, but it's just not as often as I did for my business. It's not my
Okay.
sole it's not my sole thing. But because I also do meditation, like being a meditation teacher, I write my own scripts. So, and I've been blessed to be able to do that because apparently script writing is supposed to be really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And if I feel something that comes to me, I'll be like, I can do it, and but I feel confident enough to do the script, present the script, teach what I've written about, and guide the meditation at the end. So yeah.
So basically, it's like a passion project.
Yeah.
Is it?
So I'm just seeing at the moment where I can take Mel's desserts next.
Mm-hmm.
So by me just taking, I mean, yeah, me going back to work, Mel's desserts isn't dead. I'm still alive.
Mm-hmm. Pure Lux Salon. I see you there, baby. We see you
So
guys.
hi everyone. So yeah, Mel's desserts, Mel's safe space, and Mel's affirmation corner. I'm just seeing where it's going. Like I want to see where I can take it to. Who is willing to invest in me and my brand? Because I need an investor to do anything more. Because I'm broke.
Hey, hey, this is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. So I'm in Chicago.
Hey, Cam.
I'm in Chicago for the next month and a bit. We'll see what God wants me to do here. So we'll see. Yeah,
Hmm.
I am excited for the opportunity to be here. I love Chicago.
No, that's good.
Absolutely, absolutely love the vibe, the energy, the people. Everyone's like, it's dangerous, and it's, yeah, but everywhere's dangerous, as I said earlier.
Yeah, it just
You know,
depends on which area you go to in
yeah,
Chicago.
I'm actually in a nice area. I'm opposite a school.
Hmm.
Um, I'm actually in one of the nicer areas. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. So I'm enjoying my time.
Hmm.
I came here yesterday with my daughter.
That's
So
good. Because I just saw it on your Facebook post. Shout out to you, Cam. You got to get you coming on the show also. No, but I seen you said when you and your daughter came, they gave your daughter a hot towel and how she was
yeah,
just
she didn't know what to do with it. Oh, it was so fun yesterday on the plane. I've never experienced anything quite like it. I kept saying to Lily, "Are we in the right seats?" And she's
oh
like,
wow.
"I don't know. I didn't book it."
Wow.
But yeah, it was like, yeah, we had a menu. They was offering us drinks in a glass. I've never had that. So we had the option of champagne, orange juice, or water. And I was like, is this? We're not in first class, but okay, I'll take it.
Hey, take
They
it.
would give it.
Hey, if
I'll
they
take
giving it to
it.
you, take it.
Yeah, thank you. Gave us a menu, but I've always pre-booked our meals only because I'm not a fussy eater. I just don't like plain food.
Gotcha.
I, I can't deal. But that menu was looking good. I would have eaten everything. I said to my mum yesterday, I'm not going back to the economy. I'm not going back there. I'm staying. I need to come forward a bit. My next step is first class.
Hey, hey, you put it out there, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, my next step. Now that I've had a sample of whatever that was, premiere or whatever, my next step's first class. I want that bed.
Hey,
I'm looking for that bed on the plane, but I just
hey.
need a longer flight.
Yeah, that's because the longer flights, especially if you get the first class like that, oh, you'll get that.
Yeah, you get the shower, the hot towel, you get the pajamas, the slippers, and the eye mask.
Oh, cool.
So I need one of those.
All right. Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm flying more often.
Okay. Any questions anybody have for Mellissa? They want to ask her?
Any questions?
Don't be afraid to ask her any questions if you're still on the live. I know a lot of you gonna probably be ask the questions after we get through this and
Hmm.
everything, but feel free to ask away.
I must say, Kenneth, I am privileged and honored to be on your platform because I've seen your interviews, my darling, and I'm like, I used to listen to this person, or I used to watch this person when I was younger. Wait a minute.
Hey, sometimes it just be, good friends who I haven't talked to in a while,
Yeah,
and
but
they were welcome to come because every guest you've seen, I've never had to beg no guest to come on my show.
no, you
They
haven't.
want to come
I know you
on
haven't.
there. They were excited to come on my show, and
Oh,
there's still
well,
some that I'm going to keep a little about because there's going to be some follow-ups for some people. There's
yeah,
going to be
yeah.
some newer faces.
Mhm.
That's what I'm
But I'm just,
gonna. That's what I'm gonna give away to everybody. So you're the first one to get that exclusive.
oh, I had an exclusive. I always get exclusive with you and Miss Stevie.
She got some good ones too coming up, but we ain't gonna talk about that either. We gotta talk about that off camera. We gonna
Shh.
be on that. But you'll see some. But for me, you guys will see more because I know you guys are looking at Mellissa right now. I know you guys might be saying, "Who's Mellissa?" But I've already said it already. She's more how what would you consider yourself as like maybe like a chef, maybe like a
Everyone says that. I
I
think
think chef,
for now,
but also you've also
I
done like a lot of
am.
count, like I say that not counseling, but like mental health counseling
I am a mental health advocate,
advocate. We could
I
say
would
that.
say,
Okay.
and I am also a meditation teacher
Hmm.
with confectionery experience. So I make my own candy. And my main one I would love to put on top, but I can't because, oh shoot, yeah, I'll say I'm a baker.
We might as well put it as like chef baker because that's basically what
Yeah,
you're doing right there.
yeah, yeah. I'm a homemade baker slash chef. I'm a self-taught. I've taught myself with the help of my grandmother and my aunties and my mum. Watching these women in the kitchen cook, I tell you, as I said, I'm a foodie.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? When I was younger, I always saw my grandma cook, and I would go out to play, and it's done, and then I'd be her taste test.
Okay.
So especially when she made cake and it just fresh out the oven,
Yes.
hot cake, hot cake.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nothing
I
wrong
would
with that.
get so excited with her coconut cake.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a Jamaican cake called torto.
Oh, I
It's
know
a
what that
Jamaican
is.
cake, yeah. So it's a coconut sponge, but my grandma used to make it all the time. So I never saw her make it. I would see her start whipping up the butter and the sugar, go out to play, come back, the cake's finished. So I just get a slice of cake.
Okay.
And had cornmeal, was it cornmeal pudding? No. Sweet potato pudding? No. Either either one, it's the same ingredients, just that one's got coconut and cornmeal and sweet potato in it, or the cornmeal pudding. I always forget which one it is, but yeah, when she makes that, I never saw her make it. I saw her grate in the coconut and the sweet potato. So it's a Caribbean sweet potato, the white one.
Okay.
And she was grating it, and that's all I saw. I'll go out, come back in, and it's done. And I'll just get a slice of pudding.
Okay. Don't see a problem with that.
So,
What's your favorite holiday
uh,
that you'd be excited for?
uh,
Like you, your daughter,
you know
your
what?
family.
In my heart of hearts, I do love Christmas. I do love Christmas. We don't have Thanksgiving back home, but I do love Christmas. And I think like going to Chicago for Christmas and seeing how Americans do Christmas, it just brought back the excitement of what I was looking for. I'm glad I did that. Because back home, it's meh.
Oh,
compared to compared to how Americans do Christmas, yeah, the lights, the the way you lot decorate your houses, yeah, that's my level of yeah, that's my level of Christmas. Yeah, and then watching Home Alone.
oh my gosh, yes. Home
The
Alone and Home Alone 2,
Home
Lost in New York.
Alone. And then
What?
I got to see the Home Alone house.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it. I went there. I went to the Home Alone house. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We got to go to the Home Alone house. That was just spontaneous. That was just being a spontaneous move. Like, let's
Nice.
go to the Home Alone house. And I said, huh? I knew it was in Illinois. I just didn't know where in
Where?
Illinois. But yeah,
Okay.
it was close by to. It was like a 10-minute drive to where we were anyway.
Oh,
But
so that
yeah,
was just basically like right around the
yeah, yeah,
neighborhood, basically.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was looking at I wanted to see a temple, a religious temple in Illinois, and then my friend who I was with was like, "Oh, let's see where the Home Alone house is," and I said, "Really? Is it nearby?" And they said, "I think so." So I googled it. I was thinking, "What is the address?" And so yeah, so I know it was Lincoln Avenue. Googled it, and it was like 10 minutes away. And I'm thinking, we are 10 minutes away from the Home Alone house. Let's go, let's go.
That's
I was so
good.
excited.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, so that like Christmas we did that. So it's like the American Christmas is that's how excited I'm, like just seeing the lights and seeing being around the festivities and stuff.
Okay,
Christmas is my fave.
that's
Yeah.
good. Now, since we're getting to conclusion right there, any closing statements or maybe anything you want to promote that maybe we didn't talk about in the interview that you want to discuss right now?
Keep an eye out on my Mel's affirmation corner page. I haven't posted for a while, but that's because time's just going by so quickly. But I will be posting when I'm here because I'm in Chicago at the moment. So, and I've got more time on my hands to do a lot more creativity and creating posts and things. So keep an eye on my posts and just to keep living your life. Just take, just if you've got the opportunity to travel, travel. Don't unplan it and do it. Just do it because, yeah, just do it because life is just too much at the moment.
Amen on
And
that.
we have to remember that we are who we are, and we do sometimes need a break, and we are all deserving of that moment to just be, you
No,
know.
you're right.
Mm.
So let everybody know where they can find you at on social media wise.
Yes, Mel's Desserts, Mel's Safe Space, and Mel's Affirmation Corner.
And we'll have everything down in the description box, when I put this on YouTube, so you guys don't have to worry about that. And I'll send you that link.
Yay!
And like she said, you have any like YouTube channels or anything like there,
I'm
or
not
maybe
on
like that that you want
YouTube.
to
Best
do you ever
Facebook.
have you ever thought about doing like a YouTube channel, maybe like do like a maybe like a video diary?
I was thinking of doing a video diary, but I haven't never got round to it. Yeah. Or yeah, I did want. I always admire people that do like the traveling video journeys when they
Hmm.
go to. Again, the content creation thing. I'm interested, but it's just goes
It
over
goes
my head.
over your head. No, take it one step at a time because I know when I started December 2012, and
Mhm.
then when this December comes of 2025, it'll be 13 years since I've done it.
That's you and Miss Steve have been doing this such a long time, innit?
Yep.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, we just did what we love, and
Yeah.
she's doing her thing. I still do my YouTube stuff, which is coincided with the IG. So
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
you see on IG when you see the lives, I have them on YouTube.
Yeah,
And
that's why I watch you on YouTube.
yeah, exactly, because that way everybody can follow your boy. Because it's like at KTookes 85. That's like on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Like on Twitter X. You know how everybody either call it Twitter or
Yeah,
X,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then you just find me on there and just go on like on my Instagram on the link on my bio. It will have the link to go straight to my YouTube channel, and people can subscribe, push the bell icon, so that way they can get VIP access to every time I drop the videos. And even if they want to see the previous videos that I first started up till
Mm-hmm.
now, they can do that.
Oh, cool.
And even if you see me on Instagram and you want to see more, you can do that because you can see the Instagram lives, from because I had one page, the original page I had, it had got hacked. So this is the current one that you guys see. So all
Ah.
the other ones that people remember, those are all on YouTube. So that way nobody feel like they're lost at all.
Oh, okay.
So that way, and it's just for anybody. If you're saying to yourself, I didn't see some of the old videos you do, just go on my YouTube channel. You have everything. Because I do the music reviews, the interviews
Mm-hmm.
that you guys love. You know,
And you did the Luther Vandross one too.
yes, I did that one. I remember I showed you that one.
Yeah.
Because that one right there, everybody, you're gonna see more because I have some other stuff besides this interview with Mellissa. The one with Melissa will be coming out first, and then you'll see some other stuff I'm gonna try and come out with.
Mm-hmm.
Let close off this week. So hopefully, fingers crossed that everything comes out right. You'll see this interview, which will be first, and then other stuff that I have going on. So you'll see some of the other stuff. I have some surprises in the end.
Ooh.
that's all I'm going to say. But Mellissa, thank you so much for coming on my show.
Thank you, Kenneth.
And we thank you guys, everybody that did watch. We haven't taken you guys for granted. And just know that there's more to come. And Mellissa has more stuff to come. So
There's
make
always
sure
more
you follow
things.
and friend. Exactly. So you will see stuff. You'll see even on my Facebook page. If you have me on Facebook, but I already know you do, Mellissa. But for those who have me on Facebook too, trust me. If you have me on Facebook group pages, you'll see the videos too. So don't worry.
To see
All
it.
right then.
Take
I'll
care,
see you guys on
Kenneth.
the next go round. All right,
Bye,
Mellissa. Have a good one.
everyone. Take
Bye,
care.
guys.
Bye.